So Sydney Sweeney has been in an advert recently by the American Eagle. Now this advert has sparked serious backlash online because apparently Sydney Sweeney is saying that blonde-haired, blue-eyed people are better than everybody else, which is totally untrue. So this advert was about jeans. Sydney Sweeney has great jeans / American Eagle. Now in this advert she's dressed in jeans and like a blue denim jacket, looking very cool and very nice. And she basically says in the advert, "Oh yes, I have great jeans on, but you can go and buy my jeans if you want to. Not that I'm telling you, but you can do it anyway if you want to." So people really hate this advert because they're saying it's done by Nazis apparently, and she's basically saying that she's better than everybody else. Now I did watch this advert, not this advert that I've got on screen right now, a totally different one, and I've got to say I have never seen an advert a bit more crazy in all my life. So, you know, you got your normal adverts that doesn't show her unzipping her jeans and, you know, showing her body off to the camera, basically saying, you can buy these jeans right now, but you can't buy my jeans right now. So basically what she's saying is, you can buy these jeans that I have on, but you can't get my jeans because mine are better than yours. Which is very untrue, by the way. So basically people have taken this as people with brown eyes are ugly, people with brown hair are ugly, which is totally not true. They are absolutely making up rubbish. And by the way, this is an American advert that came out some time ago. I'm not quite sure when, maybe like a few days ago or something. But I gotta say, with this advert that I have seen, it does seem a bit crazy. Now, apparently the LGBTQ community have spoken out about this, saying that it's made by Nazis, apparently, and they're painting people as ugly just because not everybody has got blonde hair and blue eyes, which is true, you know, we're not all the same, but now they're actually saying, oh, you know, it's made by Nazis. I can actually see what they mean, because back in World War II, Adolf Hitler really liked people that were blonde and were blue-eyed. So I can see what exactly they're saying. But do I think it's a really bad advert? No, I don't. I do think it's a bit rude though, you know, her unzipping her jeans and saying, oh, you know, you can get these jeans, but you can't get my jeans. So, American Eagle, not a really good advert maker there. But yeah, Sydney Sweeney is a pretty woman, I will say. On her saying, oh, you know, everybody else is ugly and I'm not, that is really bad, and it's no wonder this has got backlash. Like, I'm not surprised. But yeah, people have been making videos saying, oh, you know, this is totally wrong, it's outrageous, there's no need for it. And with the jeans as well, I'm not being funny, they look like your average pair of jeans. It doesn't matter about what kind of jeans she's got on. It's just to sell their jeans, basically. It's like that Calvin Klein ad, you know, with the underwear. Oh yeah, you can buy these underwear for men, but you can't get them anywhere else, which is a lot of nonsense, because it's the same thing. Just because it's got a brand name on it, that doesn't mean you're better than everybody else. And that's basically what they're saying in this advert with Sydney Sweeney. So yeah, don't listen to this advert saying, oh, you know, she's better than you, she's better than everybody else. No, everybody is unique in their own way. So, post comments down below. What do you think of this advert? Do you think it's a bit crazy? Do you think Sydney Sweeney is crazy for making this ad? Leave comments down below, and let's see if Sydney Sweeney makes another advert for the American Eagle and the Nazi propaganda. Now, along with this ad, even though they've made this ad and it's got millions of views, their foot traffic, the American Eagle stores, is actually down by 9% after they made this advert saying, you know, blonde hair and blue-eyed people are better than everybody else. And I've got to say, even the President of America, Donald Trump, has praised it, saying how good Sydney Sweeney looks in there. So people are saying, Donald Trump is actually part Nazi, which I do agree with because he's just a lunatic in general. But when they've made such a big advert and then their foot traffic for the stores is down by 9%, it's really not a good look. So apparently the week from August 3rd to August 9th took the biggest hit according to the report, which said foot traffic dropped 9% compared to a year earlier. And this is primarily because of this terrible advert that they made. So the American Eagle got the 27-year-old Euphoria Madam Web actress to star in their campaign, Sydney Sweeney Has Great Genes, last month basically. And it sparked widespread backlash as critics claimed it peddled eugenic ideals due to its wordplay about, the genes and actual physical human genes, as in your body genes. But yeah, it's basically saying like, oh yeah, you can't look like me, you can't sound like me, you haven't got the height or the eye colour, all this crap they're coming out with. But critics have said like it's totally racist and it's just sparked loads of outrage. And apparently, Donald Trump really likes her. And he basically jumped to her defence like really quickly and said in an airport interview, oh yeah, the advert was brilliant, she looks great, the jeans are brilliant, go and buy them right now. But yeah, it's nothing special to show off with Sydney Sweeney, And I'm not being funny, the Madam Web film she was in was absolutely terrible, made by Sony. The story was terrible, the plot was all over the place, and basically you just didn't get an understanding of what the hell was going on. The story was all over the place, so of her being an actor in a terrible film like Madam Web, yeah, it's nothing to be proud of, I gotta be honest. But yeah, with this advert it says, basically genes which are human inside yourself genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair colour, personality and even eye colour, Sweeney says in the advert. But she says, yeah, you can't have my kind of genes, you can buy these physical pair of genes that I have on. She said, my genes are blue, before and after ad, Sydney Sweeney Has Great Genes. Yeah, not really. It's your average pair of jeans. She is a pretty girl though, but as far as the jeans go, the physical ones, it's not great. It's a load of rubbish. So yeah, what do you guys think of this advert and Donald Trump coming to her defence, saying, oh, she's great and the jeans look great on her? And yeah, I don't agree with it. And yes, it does have a bit of a Nazi twist to it in the advert, I must say. So yeah, that is Donald Trump jumping to her defence and saying, she has great genes, along with looking very pretty and just being great. Post comments down below.